Good morning, traders. This is Michael coming to you from GammaEdge on September 5th, Tuesday, September 5th. We'll go ahead and get started with our morning market briefing. We'll be looking at the overall market structure. We'll be taking a look at the tick and our tick market model. And then we'll also be taking a look at the pre-market price action. So we'll go ahead and jump right into it with the morning briefing on the morning call.
Unlock your potential with a comprehensive suite of investing tools and expert education with GammaEdge. Start your free 14-day trial today.
So here I have the GammaEdge summary for today that's been posted for everyone to review. Make sure you're looking at the commentary and understanding where we're at in the overall structure. These are delineated out by the SPX PM complex, combo complex, and 0DTE folks. SPX, PBI, BMO channel has commentary in there related to each and every chart, so make sure you check those out. And again, the tick up here, delineation for the short-term CT and our long-term market model is laid out also. Tag combos for today laid out there. Make sure you understand these. If you have any questions, make sure you're asking in the Discord or at our open mic sessions. These are crucial. We had extensive commentary posted over the weekend and back testing by Paul. Appreciate all of his posting. Make sure you check the back testing channel for the 0gex to P-trans, the P-trans to P-gex, and other strategies we have posted. Again, if you're not using the tick, you're kind of looking at the market with not all the tools that we have here at GammaEdge that have been back tested. And all of these have shown in any form or fashion to help your forward-looking returns for positive outcomes. So make sure you understand that. We did have the tick cumulative turn off here, CT off. CT long continuation day here was TC7, and then we had CT off as we headed into the weekend. So make sure you understand and are looking at that. Tick did turn off here, railroad track off. So going against the market in longs was not suggested as of Friday. So we'll see how that plays out this morning. And then we also have the slopes and the continuation days listed here. And then as we turned off and understanding what each one of these mean moving forward. We'll go ahead and jump into the combo complex. All expiries turned on. Again, systematically going through these charts, you should first look at the transition level and where spot price is located the transition. Spot price needs to stay above the transition and look for in the money and out of the money call dominated quick look if you are anticipating the market to continue to move up. Again, we are in the money call dominated below spot price and just above spot price, but we do have some in the money puts above us that will most likely cause some stalling and forward movement to slow down. We note that 45.50 there, 45.55 is extremely important levels to the upside to look for stalling and supply to come in. To the downside, again, we've noted 4,500 for multiple weeks to be an extensive important level, 55 billion net delta sitting there. As you can see, the transition is right within that area. So again, above and below 4,500 will be crucial to our if this then this thesis for this week. And then looking below that would be 44.75 and then all the way down to 44.50, 50 billion net delta sitting there. Most likely anticipation is that would be a nice demand level if we got any pullback down to that level, if the tick is corresponding and looking like it is going to have a trigger day. So then that would be an area you'd want to be getting involved in the market. Again, if the tick stays off, these demand levels, anticipation that they would hold, but then you want to wait for the tick to be confirming for you to start entering your positions into the market. Here's the SPX PM settled, all expiries turned on. Again, we've noted the 45.50 level to the upside here, confluence between the combo complex and the PM settled. So again, that will be an important area to look forward to the upside. We are in the money and out of the money call dominated on the PM settled, which is important. Again, spot price is above transition, a very narrow transition, which is what we like to see. Gives us nice if this then this thesis. Again, staying above 4,500 will be crucial for upward movement in the market. Below 4,500, possible more weakness down to 44.75 and then 44.50. And then we've noted these puts below us here at 44.15. So getting above this 45.50 might be a little bit of a stretch today or tomorrow, or possibly this week, depending on what we look for on the vol-u command intraday for targeting. But again, in the money and out of the money, call dominated above and below spot price is important. 0DTE, again, quickly, systematically, you should notice the transition level and where spot price is to the transition. You should be drawn to 4,500, important level there as we've delineated and noted. So 4,500 is important across all expiries and all of the SPX complex. So really that should be your balance point. If this, then this thesis above and below that 4,500 level. Again, for in the money and out of the money call dominated, so demand level down to 44.75. Below 44.75, you see these kind of narrow areas where liquidity kind of goes away a little bit, all the way down to 44.45, and then we have a small amount of puts sitting there. So again, push to the upside, 45.50 would most likely be a stalling area on 0 DTE, and then downside we'd be looking for 44.75 to 44.65 to be demand levels. Again, once you start getting below transition though, can embolden the bears and have a little bit more weakness to the downside. But overall structure looks very constructive and positive, in the money and out of the money call dominated, at least on 0 DTE. Plus 1 DTE, which is kind of our crystal ball into tomorrow. 45.50 again. I think we've pounded that level into oblivion for everybody to note that that's very important to the upside. 4,500, just a massive level there, right smack dab in the middle of transition. So spot price staying above 4,500 and staying above transition will be extremely important. And then back to the downside again, we have 44.75 to 44.80. We've delineated the puts here, out of the money puts, noted that we can pick those up as we move to the downside, have a little bit more weakness into these levels, and then 44.50 here, extremely important level as we move on down. So we'll see how this changes throughout the day. Make sure you're looking at our new Gamma web app, which is extremely important. You'll be able to look at the plus 1 DT, 0 DT throughout the day and get updates as they are pushed and processed. So looking for the crystal ball into tomorrow will be important for how you're positioning also for your trading plan. Balance of the week into Friday, again, kind of the same levels we've been pounding, 45.50 to the upside. We are in the money and out of the money call dominated, but we do see those in the money puts start coming in, which will slow our ascent to the upside unless we see a mechanical closing or an erosion of these puts, and these are filled in with calls, which would be green net deltas, and then that would lean us a little bit more to the upside. Bullish thesis push up to 4,600, which is plus GEX, which is extremely important to the upside. Transition gets a little bit wider into Friday, but still kind of the same confluence of levels for the all expiry that we've been looking at. 4,500 really your balance point there, 44.85 to the downside, and then all the way down to 44.50. I'd be looking for demand into those areas. If we get below 44.50, then obviously I believe that would be a market structure change, and we'd probably see a little bit more weakness coming down if we saw these in the money and out of the money calls start to erode. Not anticipating that this week, but again, open to all scenarios and to be determined as we head into the week. Here is the landscape view. Again, plus trends very well identified. Plus GEX up here at 4,600. We continue to see call speculation up and out, significantly higher than where we are with spot price, and not much put speculation below us, as you've seen in the money and out of the money call dominated. Again, transition here, plus GEX there, pretty much staying, negative GEX pretty much staying steady there at 4,300. If plus GEX decides to jump up, that would be another bullish call development, and that would mean that targeting is significantly increasing back over and up above plus GEX. So that anticipation would be that we'd be targeting above plus GEX would be 4,600. Here's the tick Arcx heading into today. Again, we went over the tag combos. We went over on the turning off as we went into Friday. So our first state that we want to see change is we'd want to see the tick turn back to the upside, start capturing the shortest term moving averages, and then start moving up to the right. This would be a positive slope change. We'd like to see the CT start living above the cyan line for multiple days. Again, we've had a red positive slope change, even though red is still below cyan on the colored ribbon, but this is starting to compress, which is good. And then that can lead to a colored ribbon flip, which would be a market model turning on, which could be the new start of a bullish phase to the upside. Again, this is all to be determined and still prone to failure as the red is below cyan, and we're kind of within a transition state here on the colored ribbon as we continue to compress. So again, we'll watch the CT throughout the day. Look for that to move back above the cyan and then start forming a positive slope. And then you definitely want to get a higher close above the previous day close for us to look at our triggers. Heading into this morning, pre-market price action. Again, the P-Trans 4500, we've delineated 4480, 0 GEX. And then looking to the upside, 4540 to 4550. That really was the high of Friday. Price action. So again, getting above those levels will be extremely important, but not anticipating much move above 45.50. Probably most likely see some stalling up into that area. SPY 450 P-Trans extremely important here this morning, and the pre-market highs will need to get above those, which was the end of the day after market hours highs from Friday. Get above those to look to move back to the upside. P-Trans to PGEX portfolio. I have the stocks listed over here. We'll be exiting Cisco at the open, most likely for a small gain or flat as it closed above P-Trans. But we do have some other stocks that are looking to push above plus GEX. Costco, XOM, CVX closed just below plus GEX on Friday. So we'll see if those move up above plus GEX and we can get some exits today. So we'll see how that plays out. All right, that's all I have for this morning. If anybody has any questions, make sure you're asking in the Discord, or make sure you tag @admin or post in hashtag technical questions, or just go ahead and ask the questions this morning. We'll get to you as soon as possible. Again, Wednesday open mic will be tomorrow night. Bring your questions. We'll be able to answer anything that you need. So everybody, let's make it a great day, and we'll see you in the Discord in just a minute. Thanks.